Hello and welcome to Kirkistown, race 3 of the weekend for the SuperKarts about to get underway. We've had 2 great races so far. Here's how they line up. It's the way in which they finished race 2. So it's the championship contenders, Craven and Fox on row 1, Coe and Witherow on the second row. Keep an eye on Alan Witherow. He should move forward and challenge the front runners in this one, I think. Mark Montgomery and Colin Menery round out the 12 to 50 carts. And in the 125s, we've also had 2 different winners so far today. Alan Crossan and Jonathan Bell on the front row for this one. Crossan won race 2. Noel Brennan and Aaron Newell really needs to try and beat Alan Crossan in this one, because Crossan is making some pretty serious inroads into what was a fairly healthy championship lead for Aaron Newell coming into these 3 races this weekend. We're into the second half of the year now as well, so points really do start to matter. Liam Fox, the IGP plate on his red and yellow cart, and alongside him will be Charles Craven, his big rival in the championship, his biggest rival this weekend as well. Here they come towards the start-finish line. The red lights go out, and for the final time this weekend we're away and racing. Who gets the jump down towards Debtors Dip for the first time? Is it Liam Fox on the outside? Let's see. No, it's going to be Craven for the second time in a row who gets the lead through turn 1, and also diving up the inside looks to be maybe it's either Jason Dredge or Stuart Coe. You couldn't quite tell which blue machine that was. We'll figure that out in a moment. The 125's come through, one already in trouble though with its hand out of the cockpit. Now let's see, that is by the looks of it Stuart Coe who's come through into second, and Liam Fox is going backwards here. What is wrong with the championship leader? Has he got a mechanical issue, I wonder? He turns his way through the John Crossley chicane. The 125s do likewise and head onto the back straight for the first time. But it is going to be, no doubt about it, Charles Craven that leads the way, and it looks to me as though Alan Witherow is into second place. Here's the challenge for third as Jason Dredge goes up the inside of Coe and takes it. Coe 4th, 5th for Jewett, so down to 6th for Liam Fox. Well, we saw race 1, he got a good start, held the lead initially. Then race 2, he was 3rd into the first corner. This time around, he's down to 6th at the end of the opening lap. So Liam Fox with some serious work to do. Lots of overtaking required. Speaking of overtaking, into second place now goes Jason Dredge. So Jason Dredge on a real mission here. He's already worked his way past two carts, in 2 corners. Brilliant stuff. The 125's coming through too, heading into Colonial. They're all cleanly through as well, and as I said, it's all really about Aaron Newell and Alan Crossan in that category. Jonathan Bell is creeping into championship contention though, some more consistent running for Jonathan this weekend. He's still looking for his first class victory, but he's had 2 second place finishes so far this weekend as Jonathan, so they are his 2 best results of the year so far. 250s come through, big sideways moment there, turning into the corner for Brian Jones that was. Here come the leading 2 125s, and a challenge for the lead up the inside from the number 11, that is Trevor Roberts, our race 2 winner, and I think he just went back through into the lead, did he? Yes he did, and it was at the expense of Alan Crossan. So Alan Crossan could do with getting back into the lead here, because they're both still ahead of Aaron Newell, and they may choose in fact to work together for the time being and try to build a bit of a gap over the rest of the field, who, as you can see, are all trying to be third, aren't they? Big gaggle of 125s turning their way through the right-hander at Colonial now. And it is the treble 1 ahead of the 23 there, so that's Noel Brennan ahead of Darren Mayer. So Aaron Newell isn't even inside the top 4 by the looks of it. So for Alan Crossan, golden opportunity once more to take some points out of his big championship rival. John Crossley chicane they go. 40 cart, of course, the one to try and pick out from that group. Here are the 250s, number 18 carts there. Warren Deering haven't seen much of this weekend, and this battle in the 125s continues through the hairpin. There is Aaron Newell, the white and blue number 40, just picking another place up, so it looks like he just hasn't had many good starts, has he? He's left himself sort of mired in the midfield. Oh, and one cart off further back. Now, was that Newell? Was that Aaron Newell who just went off the road heading through the final turn? I think it was. So Aaron Newell now with even more work to do, as this is for the overall race lead, and we've had a change. So Jason Dredge has had a really, really good start to this race. He's worked his way now through into the race lead ahead of Charles Craven, and he's already pulling a bit of a gap over him. 3rd place is still Coe. 4th place is, by the looks of it, Alan Witherow. 5th for Jewett, and Liam Fox is actually down to 7th place, look, because the black and yellow of Brian Jones is 6th, so Liam Fox down in 7th place. There must be something wrong with that cart, because it's ran faultlessly all day, really. Okay, he didn't win race 2, he was second place, but it was still good points. The kart was running healthily, but Liam Fox clearly just not on the pace in this third race. The conditions haven't changed. I'm sure Liam hasn't forgotten how to drive quickly, so there is some sort of issue, I suspect, with that Irish GP plated kart. The Northern Irish champion, Charles Craven, our race 2 winner, down in second place now. So are we going to get 3 different race winners over the course of a day? That, like I'm saying, hasn't happened yet this year. We've had each race in a weekend won by different people so far this year. Yes, even last time out, Stuart Coe doubled up on race victories, so if Jason Dredge can hang on, that would be the first time that's happened this year. Liam Fox further back, moving into 6th place there, ahead of Brian Jones, so just trying to salvage something from this race. It looks almost certain that Charles Craven, even if he finishes in 2nd place, is going to take points out of his championship rival. Back through Debtors Dip they go. Craven initially lost quite a bit of time to Jason Dredge, about a second or so. When Dredge went through, it looked like Craven just lost a bit of momentum. And where has Brian Jones gone? Brian Jones appeared to have vanished then, so I think that maybe that's why Liam Fox was able to fight a way through then. Liam now onto the tail of Richard Jewett, but we've definitely lost Brian Jones, haven't we? They're going to lead us, yes. So Charles Craven, having lost that 1 second or so to Jason Dredge, he's not losing any more, but he's not gaining either. He's not really closing onto the tail of the race leader. He's still running around in 2nd place. Jason Dredge started 3rd on the grid, so he had a good grid position in which to try and challenge for a race victory. We're on now, though, to the final lap, and I think as far as the 250s are concerned, it's more about what Liam Fox can do. Can he get 5th place away and just pick up an extra couple of points? Valuable points. We've got a cart pulled off to the side of the road there at Fisherman's. That's why the yellow flag's out. None of this particularly bothers Jason Dredge, though. He just needs to get cleanly through the chicane and safely through the final hairpin without any mistakes, and he's going to come home a winner in the 3rd race of the weekend here at round 5 of the Formula SuperKarts. He has no real pressure from Charles Craven behind him. Further back, it looks as though Richard Jewett is still in front of Liam Fox, but it's very close heading down to the final corner. Out of the final corner, though, comes Jason Dredge, and we are going to have, for the first time this season, 3 winners in 3 races here at Kirkistown. Jason Dredge wins, Charles Craven is 2nd, and 3rd for Stuart Coe. 4th is Alan Witherow, and for 5th, Liam Fox pulls out. It's almost side by side of the line, but it will just about go the way of Richard Jewett in 5th, Liam Fox in 6th, with Stephen McAdam in 7th, and Warren Deary actually the only other 250 Division 1 kart that made it all the way to the end. We had quite a few fall by the wayside due to mechanical issues in that one. In the 125s, Alan Crossan takes another really important victory. Trevor Roberts 2nd, and Aaron Newell recovered from his grassy moment to finish 3rd, but the championship margin has been reduced now to 51 points as we leave Kirkistown.
Jason, what a weekend's racing here at Kirkistown. 3rd overall after 3 races. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's been really good fun, to be fair. You know, we've been having a few issues between me and RW. We got there in the end, and yeah, she's singing now, so we're really happy.
What's it like here racing here at Kirkistown?
Oh yeah, I love racing over here. Kirkistown, Bishop's Court, Nuts Corner, they're all really good tracks, and you know, you've really got to be able to drive around them, so it's something I really do enjoy.
Charles, what a fantastic weekend. A 2nd, a 1st and a 2nd winner overall. Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much. Had another great weekend here at Kirkistown. It's one of my favourite circuits. Love racing over here in Northern Ireland on the SuperKarts. It's all just so exciting. These machines are just awesome to drive. More people should come and have a go on these. They really are. They're the quickest things around here today, and we've got Formula 1 cars here. But yeah, it's been close racing today. Jason's come over from Europe to race with us and just pipped me halfway through that last race. But I've beat him before, and I'll beat him again.
Stuart, a 4th, a 3rd and a 3rd puts you 3rd overall after 3 races. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I was happy with it, to be honest. I've had a bit of bad luck this year, so I was just really happy to finish. Charlie was going very good today, and Jason really flew there in that last race. Like, he started to edge away from us, but no, I'm just happy to get a finish, to be honest.
Alan Crossan, 2 wins out of the weekend. Congratulations. Must have been hard.
Yes, it was very hard. It was tight racing all day, and just kept it tidy and got the results, so thoroughly enjoyed it. thoroughly enjoyed it.
What's next?
Going to cross the water next to Cadwell, so that'll be the next big thing for us. So it's sort of the first year of going over to England and doing a bit of racing, so I'm learning a lot over there.
Cadwell's a tricky one, undulation, plenty of turns, and the gooseneck as well.
Yes, so I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and going over other people's driving, so I have to memorise it all.
Well, it's been a successful weekend for you this weekend. A first and a second, congratulations.
Yeah, it hasn't started off great. We seized the engine this morning, and one of the water hoses come off. A little 50p Jubilee clip broke, so we got that fixed and went out in the second race. Won it quite easy because Alan. It was going to be a good race between me and Alan had another little small problem with his, so we won that one easy. Went out in the last race there, and that was quite tough. The two of us had quite a bit of a battle. We actually came together in the last corner, but that's racing, you know.
Aaron, 4th place and 2 thirds.
Yeah.
Put your 3rd overall for the weekend. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was a bit of a hard morning for us, but we got going in the end okay.
Talk through Kirkistown. It's very fast, plenty of overtakes.
Yeah, plenty of overtakes today, so there was, yeah. Ground dellers and stuff's very fast, yeah.